Welcome to our JavaScript Fundamentals course. My name is Laurence and I'm so excited to have the opportunity to present this course to you today. I've been a web developer for many years and I really enjoy working with JavaScript. I work with JavaScript all the time and it's amazing scripting language, can do a whole bunch of things including creating web applications, web pages, and it's also responsible for that dynamic and interactive content you see on the web all the time, all over the place. Within this course, we're going to be reviewing some of the developer tools. We're going to start off and I'm going to show you what my setup is like and also sharing some links and resources in order to find out a little bit more about JavaScript and how you can write JavaScript. We're going to also look at the console log and ways that we can use it to debug our code. And debugging obviously is very important because we need a way to be able to error check. We're going to be looking at ES6. So this is one of the newer versions of JavaScript. So we're going to be showing you where it's compatible and some of the differences that you might be encountering with this newer version of JavaScript, looking at variables such as let and const. So we're going to look at var and also let and const and show you what the differences are between those. We're going to start also by introducing the different data types that you're going to encounter with JavaScript. And this is really important because this is one of the fundamentals of being able to use JavaScript is understanding the different data types. So we're going to run through them, show you some examples and how they work within scripting. Also, how to work with variables, strings, how to break out of the quotes, and so much more. And then also how those data types function and how JavaScript can handle those when you're updating and you're switching between the different data types. Then when it comes to objects, so objects is at the very heart of JavaScript. So we're going to show you how you can handle and create objects within JavaScript and use them within your scripting language. Also, arrays give you another option in order to hold multiple values within one variable. And the nice thing about arrays is it's got a lot of built-in functionality. There's a whole bunch of methods that come in JavaScript that help you handle the data of arrays and really manipulate them and make use of them within your coding. We're also going to be looking at simple JavaScript like alerts and prompts, how we can create that interaction with the user, and then going on to operators and how they work and how you can use them within your JavaScript code. And then of course, functions. That's one of my favorite things about JavaScript is functions. There's so much power behind these functions. You're able to execute blocks of code, return back variables, make computations, and just do some really amazing things. So at the very core of JavaScript are functions, and we're going to be showing you how to use those and how to use them within JavaScript. Also discussing local scope, global scope. So the function expression, and it's a shorter format with an arrow instead of some of the wording, and it makes your code look a whole lot cleaner and easier to read. There's also the arrow functions and how we can invoke them, how we can return back values. So we're going to be covering all of this within the course. And then of course, conditional operators and comparisons, ternary operators, if-else conditions, loops. And then we're going to look at map. So map is relatively new in JavaScript and it provides a lot of power, again, within JavaScript and handling data. There's also map where you can set and get values. And then last but not least, we're going to look at fetch. So fetch is AJAX requests to APIs and returning back data, and it's built in to get JSON data back. So we're going to be connecting to a web API, returning back that data, and then making use of it within our code and outputting it into our HTML. All of this and a whole lot more is included within the course, as well as the source code is also included. And I do encourage you to practice alongside the lessons, try the JavaScript out for yourself, and see what you can make happen with JavaScript. So I know you're excited to get started, so let's jump right in and start coding some JavaScript.